Hey, what's up everybody? Corey from My2Cents, and we are back to do a glass screen protector on this Samsung Galaxy S7. The brand of this is QPAU, QPAU. I've never heard of them before. I thought I'd give them a whirl, see how their screens work. They had good ratings for other phones. This is going to be a little bit tricky on the S7 as it has a really curved screen when it comes to the edge. It looks like it curves before the actual edge of the screen. We got our screen protector here. Looks like we have wet and dry wipes. Dust protector. And it looks like some information. And installation instructions are on the back of the box here. It tells you to clean the screen, peel off the protective film, align the protector, and then load or connect the protector. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is use the wet wipe. We'll go ahead and clean the screen of any junk that may be on it. Using the wet wipe to remove fingerprints, we want to really scrub it down and make sure nothing's left on it. Like I was saying, when I got this phone, I knew that glass protectors were going to be tricky for it. As the last few Samsung devices, last Note 5, the Samsung Galaxy S6 had some issues with haloing screen protectors because of the bezel or the rounded screen. This one's more round than the past version, so we'll probably have a harder time, but we'll take a look at this protector and see. Next step is use a dry wipe and go ahead and clean it, remove any streaks, and kind of polish it a little bit. Now this company did send me a email saying that this would not cover the actual screen because it curves before the edge of the screen, meaning that there's no protector unless you get a curved protector that will fit this if it's going to be glass. So they said just to be aware of that. We'll see exactly how it looks once we put it on. So now that we have it cleaned, we can go ahead and use our dust remover to go ahead and pull up any lint that may be left on the screen. Now in theory, when thinking about this, I would compare buying a screen protector for this phone just like the S7 Edge phone, where unless you're getting a film cover, it may not hit the edges completely. So once we get it lined up and we're feeling pretty good about it, we're just going to go ahead and press it down. Now I did put the guide sticker in the middle of the screen at the top to make sure I could see the camera protector at the bottom. And we've got a bubble going on there. We'll try to remove that as much as possible. So we can use the camera lens at the top and the home button at the bottom to help us align this straight and correct. So it looks like we have some bubbles happening around the edge of the phone. We're just going to try to squeeze those out with our finger as much as possible. And one big bubble right here. Let's try to work that with our fingers. Try to get all these edge bubbles out as much as possible. Work our way around the sides. And it looks like we'll probably just take a squeegee to this one here and see if we can't push it out. And with a little bit of work, that'll pop right out for us. Just does not want to come out. We're just going to have to pull the screen up a little bit and then push it out. There we go. That'll work for us. So it's a tiny little bit of micro bubbles, and try to work everything out as much as possible before you let it sit down. So we're going to go ahead and let this set for a few days, and we'll come back and take a look at it. So this is the finished product. It's been on for about 4 days at this point, and you can see that there's definitely a gap between the glass protector and the edge of the phone. There's a lot of display gap around the sides. And no, this wouldn't be such a big issue for me. They did tell me this would be a problem when I ordered it, but the amount of flat screen before it actually hits the curve that's left is pretty remarkable. I mean, you got like almost 2 millimeters worth of screen there. The screen protector honestly looks too small. I understand not making it the exact width, it'd be hard to line it up and all, but I feel there's a lot of display left they could have used. So I think the white will outline it pretty good for you. You can see exactly how much top and bottom is just not covered by this. If it was a little bit, it might be a different story. Now, with that being said, I mean, unless you're getting a full cover display like you can see with the curved glass, may be worth opting for a film cover for this particular phone, just because the bezel of the glass does curve so much on this phone that it's going to be really difficult to find good coverage without halo and being a glass protector. Well, anyways, I hope you found this video useful for not just protector, but towards future protectors on the S7s. As always, thanks for watching. If you want to check out the product below, I'll put this down in the description of the video. Later.